Sourcing, which has traditionally been a later stage process from the procurement industry, should absolutely be part of the engineering design process at the earliest stage possible. And the reason it has to be at an earlier stage is that in today's market, where products have a much shorter lead time, the components that go into a hardware product are sourced from a vast ecosystem of suppliers and subcontractors. So the benefit, though, of having sourcing built directly into the engineering process is that engineers are making informed decisions based on availability, based on the price, and those things determine the lead time for setup and the release to manufacture and the manufacturability of that product. And because those decisions that engineers made in selecting the brand, the specification of the component, and verifying that they all work together seamlessly and pass all of the quality testing, what that means is that procurement's role is much easier compared to the way if it's left to late stage, then usually procurement raise their hand and say, we want this brand of circuit board or fan or supplier or heat sink or something. That causes engineering to do another round of engineering work to verify the choice of procurement is going to work. That could involve software engineering, it could involve firmware, it could cause other things to be changed. And those events, that churn between departments, between procurement and engineering, between procurement and manufacturing, all of that churn and rework causes A, it's very stressful, B, it's always under time pressure, and C, it leads to the risk of quality issues, shortcuts being taken, and it adds to the entire time from design through to manufacture and shipping of the product. So in modern leading hardware companies, engineers are able to take advantage of this built-in sourcing earlier in their design phase, and they make better informed decisions so that there's less churn between departments that follow downstream. So Duro has a built-in sourcing capability, not just to get the specifications or the form factor of the component, but along with it, all of that metadata, the specifications, the performance characteristics, and the availability and the price. So everything involving the certainly early procurement stages are being built into the design. Additionally, Duro, being a very modern, next generation cloud native platform product, it has a lot of detectors. A verification engine is operating all of the time, looking for any changes in that sourced content, be it price or availability. And rather than cause an engineer to click a new button or something like that or go investigate, Duro's presents icon changes, color changes, icons that cause that engineer to notice that and then go directly to the components that have changed, and from there make decisions. So that eliminates a whole lot of investigation, which means time, and a whole lot of button clicking to go verify things, and because it's relegated into the core functionality of the cloud-native PLM platform. This saves engineers a lot of time, and other people a lot of time also, and that means that liberated time, if you like, is able to be devoted to doing what engineers are supposed to be doing, which is inventing the next generation of the best hardware products.